Hi there guys, welcome back to Wayne's Cave. We've been blessed at last with some nice clear skies out there. We've got kit absolutely everywhere because I got my camera back from QHY, and without having any time to do any dry tests inside, I had to build my rig up. It did take me a couple of hours of actually installing everything. The starizona apex reducer with a newly configured spacer system in there. I've got a bit closer to the right back focus. The stars are better than they first were on the first time I tried it. So I'm down to sort of adjusting 0.5 millimeters either side now to try and really fine tune that. It's so easy to give up and think, no, I just like the the clean shots my esprit was giving me before, but if I the rewards are there if I can fine tune it even more and get even better results each time. I'm shooting at f4.5 instead of f7, so faster light gathering. Yeah, so this is exciting tonight. We're in the start of the Christmas period here, and so I thought my usual Christmas traditional photo shoot out there in our beautiful heavens of stars, the Orion Nebula. So I thought, great target to do more tests with this new configured camera, the QHY268c. I'm sure a lot of you out there will have heard all about the specs, but this native 16-bit sensor with good high dynamic range, back illuminated, 0 amp glow, all the rest of it, and I'm getting really pleasing results from the subs I'm looking at. I'm taking 1 minute exposures, 2 minute exposures and 5 minute exposures. I just want a collection of a range of exposures to see if I do need to do still a high dynamic range integration. That's something I'm going to explore in PixInsight. But even looking at the 2 minute exposures, I'm blown away with the amount of, well, the resolution as much as the detail, to be honest, with this camera. I will jump in the screen and show you some of the single subs, and then hopefully towards the end of the video I'll have bashed my head against the wall, processed the picture and got it back out to you guys. This is a bit of a last minute vlog because A, I wasn't expecting this, and B, I just had too much else to organise equipment wise, cables, and you guys know what it's like with getting everything just right, and so that things run smoothly. So we've got there, and I'm really excited about integrating the first image of a considerable amount of integrated time. Touch wood, may the stars and clear skies stay with us. I'm hoping to get at least 3 hours. Is that pushing it? Let's see, and we'll jump in and have a quick look. So here we have 2 minute sub exposure, and this is only gain 0. Plenty of detail. This is my rough stretch of a single sub, just as an example, but I'm sure you can agree there's plenty of dynamic range in there. And this is the one of the horsehead, and this is actually at gain 26. Again, and look at on the tap, not blown out, showing detail. Again, this is just a rough stretch, but the vignette sort of shape is something I'll have to deal with. This is us in K-Stars and ECOS, and this is a preview of a 2 minute exposure. It's not quite dynamic range on my I'm taking isn't really showing the true computer screen, but nevertheless I've also took 60-second shots just to try and get more of the core. The core in the 2-minute shot isn't too bad, but I just want to experiment and see. Guiding at the start of the night, I don't know if you guys noticed, but in the low south east, when Orion is sort of quite low in the sky, and anything lower in the south, the guiding generally does start out quite tough. You know, I've been getting 1.5 RMS, and yeah, now it's got a bit higher. I am under the magical 1 mark, so guiding's coming along nicely. And then back into just repeating 5 minute and 2 minutes. I hope you've also been out there capturing yourself some beautiful winter targets. Click on like and subscribe, and I'll be back with more on the starizona reducer, and I'll share more on my sort of thoughts and feelings on reducers in general, certainly for apo refractors, and maybe some pointers for those who are not sure what sort of kit configuration to go down, i.e. some people may be stuck between, say, an SCT and Hyperstar for photography, say, and a large refractor with some reducer to get the speed. So I'm gonna use the Apex reducer some more. I'm not just going to use it a handful of times and then come on just singing its praises and supplying you guys with an advert. I think we see more than enough advertisements which crop up in the middle of a good film. So I'm not going to do that to you guys, don't worry. So stick with it, guys. Let me know what you guys have been photographing and what you've had success with recently, and you know, we can all learn together, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.